Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? I hope you're doing well. I've been talking to myself for the last minute. I haven't even gotten my blonde done in about 4 weeks, but I'm acting more and more blonde every day. Welcome to the FOMC CPI pregame show. This is a show where I get you ready for the trading day. I go over indices, commodities, crypto movers, and shakers of the day. I officially get started in 7 minutes. I jump on here early because I love my people and I got to get that brain warmed up, obviously. So I'll take a few chart requests, but I want to say hello to my friends first. Hey, Greg. Hey, Shake and Bake. It is indeed donation day for newer traders. Hey, Casey, Bullstrike, Topher. Hey, Rob. Tell him to hit that like button. Yeah. Hey, H. Murakatu, Spaceball. Gita. My girl Nugget. Today's your day to trade Nugget. Gold and FOMC go together like peanut butter and jelly. Hey, Jill. Keggers. Mao. Thank you, Night Truck. Hey, Dollar Tree. Hey, Coin Flip. Hey, Paula. Chris. Hey, Market Trader. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Iran. Well, I reckon. Up 20%. What did they have? What type of news event did they have? Yeah, I don't know. Looks like they had an upgrade or initiated coverage. Nice rounded bottom on the weekly. However, we still have resistance overhead. We're at a 52-week high, but we're not at an all-time high. Hey, Hunter, I mentioned you yesterday. I don't think you were on the show, but I thought about you. Or maybe you were, and I'm, again, having a senior moment. Iran looks good. Beautiful day yesterday, up 20%. The only edge I would see or foresee would be a 5-minute back burner. Because I can't tell you to go long up here, but I would say a pullback with a 5-minute oversold during regular trading hours, you could potentially scout along. All right. Good afternoon. Miner Mania is right. You're welcome, Jill. I have been going through a lot of pain the last 2 months with my back injury, and it has been frustrating. It's created different issues for my personal life, and I still every day wake up and I have a good attitude because I'm alive and just got to stay positive no matter what. So hopefully this pain level will go down after a while. I'm sure it will. It's just the soft tissue part takes longer to heal, but oh, Hunter, 4-month-old, boy or girl? I love babies. Hey, Sir Fernando. Hey, Sam. If there are any clinicians that have any hot tips for me to help my healing with my 3 fractured vertebrae and the soft tissue around that, I am open to it. Epsom salt bath is about all I got. It's all I know to do. Okay, let me go back up to the top. We have CPI in 4 minutes, and I'm sitting here rambling. Hunter, I like GRWG. I actually posted in our chat. So we have a marijuana channel. And right here, I put GRWG weekly EQ and squeeze continues weekly 50 MA overhead. And let's see, it looks like Charting Man Dan is watching this as well. He says it's top watch from weekend video for this pattern. All right. So yes, I like it. I like it, Hunter. GDHG. Be careful with these penny stocks. This is a broken company. Look at this dilution. It used to be $24. It has possibly lots of debt. Just be careful. Penny stocks are what attract a lot of newer traders to the game, and it also is what ends traders' vocation of trading. Penny stocks will take more from you usually than what they give. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's look at the indices. I was just catching up on my messages. We got a new all-time high on ES and NASDAQ. You have a little girl, all. How sweet, Hunter. I'm sure she's a daddy's little girl already. Got you wrapped. Okay. Citron is no longer in a game short position. All right. So we have CPI in 2 minutes. Let's go look at that real quick. I did not do the market environment dossier that I normally do every morning because CPI was going to wreck it, Ralph. So I did not do it. We're anticipating 3.4% year over year. If it is higher than that, then that means the Fed interventions are likely not working, and that is bearish for the market. This market is overall bullish. We need to stay with the trend of bulls as far as looking for higher lows until the bears tell us otherwise by bringing all sectors to the low of day together. Until they do that, I'm staying bullish and with the trend. Now, I still have some bearish setups for us today. It doesn't mean I'm a bull carte blanche no matter what. But I think for the overall indices, I think we need to stay looking bullish until the bears prove otherwise. Yeah, I will talk about game. Get blood into the area. Aw, Hunter. How precious. That's so awesome. I have a daughter who's right at 6 foot tall, so she was always like 99th percentile for her height, and she was a preemie, so it's so sweet. So sweet. Okay. So we're looking for a 3.4. I'm going to get back to the charts over here. ES. We have plenty of room for an hourly higher low. Plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low compared to 533,450. 533,450. So on any major dip, as long as we're holding 533,450, I'd be looking for a long. All right, data is out. Wow, what a pop. 3.3. It came in less than what was anticipated. 3.3 compared to 3.4. It looks like everything came in lower than anticipated, and that is bullish, overall bullish. So let's see what's going on with the charts. All right, we are screaming higher. That doesn't mean we'll continue screaming higher. I would stay on back burner watch right here. That is the only edge I see present, is looking for a pullback, first 5-minute oversold for a long. The number is 3.3. Okay, CPI data. Let me post this in the room real quick. All right. We are bullish right now, and we still have FOMC data in the afternoon, the interest rate decision, and we have Jay Powell's speech. Both of them will likely bring about volatility. Let's see if this is slamming the dollar. It should be slamming the dollar. Yes, slamming the dollar, spiking gold. Gold daily bear flag is likely negated. Oh, they still have some work to do. Gold bulls still have some work to do. They're not quite there yet. Dollar getting slammed. All right. NASDAQ is bullish. Let's see, it should be helping Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is going. All right. Yesterday's high is coming into play on Bitcoin, 69547. 69547. All right, let's jump into the show. There's a lot to monitor. Sorry, I'm having these little gaps in speaking. I'm just trying to read everything and make sure I am up to date. Good morning. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. And what I do here every morning on the pregame show, well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is I go over the economic calendar, and then we look at indices and the markets, overall markets, commodities, crypto movers and shakers of the day. So we have FOMC at 2 p.m. Eastern. We have Jay Powell at 2:30 Eastern. So let's look at ES. It's bullish. We have psychological resistances only. I must tell y'all, I do the whiteboard on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for our room. Let me show you what that is. So the whiteboard is here. And it's where I go over the marijuana sector, crypto, XLF, gold, high beta names, the indices, commodities. And I do this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Denzi does it on Thursday, Friday. And it takes me about an hour to do. Well, this morning it took me like 35 minutes because everything was pointing the same direction it was yesterday, looking pretty bullish, so it was pretty easy. And it just told me in my head, keep it easy. If the whiteboard's easy to do, the technical analysis is easy, it's because we're looking in one direction as a whole. So just keep looking in that direction. Don't make it more difficult than it is. So back burner watch on ES and NQ, first 5 minute oversold. I think that we could be looking for longs in that area. RTY is really benefiting. Did anybody get that daily tweezer bottom yesterday at 2005? Beautiful. That's a perfect tweezer bottom, double bottom. And we just broke resistance on the Russell on the daily. The weekly higher low is likely set now on the Russell. All right, Dow. Dow's moving. It's getting a bit of upper wick of profit taking here as bears are selling into it. The Dow has been the weakest of our four majors. XLF has been weak and weighing it down. Looks like VIX has broken support. Yep. So now we have lost support. 1211 is your next support. 1211 on the VIX. We have fear exiting stage right, but I would look for $12 to possibly hold on VIX because I would assume, and we know what that word means, but I would anticipate that we would have hedging into FOMC today. So I don't expect VIX to continue to roll over, but we shall see. Hang Seng was down 1.31% overnight. We got DAX up green. What was DAX up? Yep, DAX was up earlier, but it's definitely getting a bump from the U.S. markets. Your setups. That's funny. All right, so Bitcoin, we've made enough room for a 4-hour higher low now on a pullback. Bitcoin trying to set that weekly higher low. We are in a daily downtrend. We are bouncing from the daily 50 MA. Ethereum is bouncing a little bit more, but it was also beat up more, so that makes sense. We've made enough room for a 4-hour higher low on Ethereum. Dollar is getting beat to death, and we've been covering that. I've been covering that for 3 days now. This broadening formation, higher high without follow through, lower low without follow through, higher high without follow through. These broadening formations, they are exhaustion patterns where the bulls reach exhaustion. They get that higher high and then they fall over. Get that higher high and then fall over. And then we had a clear resistance hold here on 104.458 and we hit 104.459. So we had a double top with that high of May 14th. So now the dollar on the next push up, we're looking for a daily lower high due to the size of this pullback. Yeah, it's getting beat up pretty good. Gold's getting a nice bounce. Let's see if it's negating the daily bear flag yet. No, we need to get to 2350 area to negate the possibility of a daily bear flag on gold. Oil Oil, I'm still looking for the daily lower high, but I must admit I have been wrong. We had this daily double top yesterday. I was looking for that daily 200 MA to possibly hold to top fish that daily lower high, but oil has shown no signs of stopping. We do have inventory today at 10:30 Eastern that will likely move this chart around, but I don't have a position, and I'm likely not to get a position. I'm not going to touch it. I've tried a short twice and I've been wrong, so I'm over it. Nat gas, interesting. Spot nat gas got a weekly trend change. Here we got a weekly higher high, but NG futures did not. Interesting. All right. Good morning, Lusmar. Good morning, good morning. All right, Apple. If you want to see what a Maribozu candle is, yesterday, do an imprint in your brain of this candle. This is a ideal Maribozu candle. The high of the day was 207.16. We closed at 207.15. So it was only 1 penny. It would have been perfect. It would have been a perfect one had it closed right at the high of day, but we were just 1 penny off. That is some major volume. That is a major exclamation point by the bulls. So now Apple is on back burner watch. So Apple is one of the queen of the mountain trades, looking for the first 5 or 15 minute oversold during regular trading hours for a potential long. And let me go to Microsoft now because they're similar. Microsoft, we want it, yeah, it's getting that new all-time high in the pre-market. We want to see it get the new all-time high during regular trading hours, but at this rate, it should be no problem. So Microsoft and Apple are on back burner watch. And then the third back burner watch is ARM. ARM has a very low float. It actually doesn't have a low float, but it has a very low amount of shares that are available to trade because what is it? Is it PeopleSoft? Who owns that WeWork? I forget. That's who is the primary person or owner, institutional owner of ARM. And they hold a lot of shares that are not available to trade. They're not circulating. So it trades like a low float. That's why the ARM can really put a... I was about to make a pun. I'm not going to be punny this morning. But it's arm wrestling the bears to the ground. But ARM has been squeezing the bears because of its low number of shares available to trade. So let's color this green, green, and green. So Apple, ARM, and Microsoft are on back burner watch. All right. SoftBank, that's who it is. I don't know why I was saying PeopleSoft. SoftBank. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Y'all are so smart. So many smart people. All right. Let me see if there was any other. Those are my 3 long ideas. Apple, ARM, and Microsoft. Amazon. I'm not going to fight bulls today. I'm absolutely not. And it looks like Amazon's taken another leg up. So that idea is busted now. I was looking for a potential top fish setup on Amazon, looking for the weekly lower high compared to 191.70. It still may work, but I'm not going to touch it with the market this bullish. BMRN, looking for a weekly lower high. Daily 50 MA is right overhead. We're not quite getting over it. And it looked as though it has a potential head and shoulders. So BMRN, this would be a top fish setup against 85.51, looking for that weekly lower high. So if the market were to roll over, this would be one of the shorts I would be eyeing. And cost, I would keep on back burner watch. Look at this chart, y'all. How beautiful is this? So let me set my alert here. I want the first hourly oversold. Tell me when the hourly RSI gets 230. I want to get along here. Cost has been screaming higher. And then NTNX. This one has a double daily inside bar. And it looks like we're testing yesterday's high. And down here, I would be looking for a long setup if we were to get a bull break. If we get a bear break, I wouldn't take it. You use PeopleSoft. Yeah, they are free to trade it now if they're still holding. Exactly. They could be trading it right now. The way that ARM has been trading to the long side, it doesn't appear as though they're letting go of a lot of shares. But yes, their lockup period is over. All right, so those are my Queen of the Mountain trades. I definitely wanted to cover Game today. So Game, last night or yesterday after hours, GameStop announced that they are done with their offering. They've sold everything that they were going to sell with that $75 million offering. So that's over. That squeezed the bears. And then this morning, who announced? Citron announced they're no longer short GameStop. So GameStop, we need to get over this 32.34, the high from yesterday after hours. We need to get over it. And odds still favor a daily lower high on this bounce, barring any kitty news or any other news from GameStop. A daily lower high is still the more likely scenario. However, I like this to the long side, looking for stair steps, tightening patterns, inside bar bull breaks. I'm looking for longs on GameStop. This should provide tons of volatility for day traders. And we have plenty of room before yesterday's low. So on pullbacks, we're looking for hourly higher lows on pullbacks. Bulls need to get over, or would like to get over 32.34 sooner than later. That would make a big statement. All right, and Caterpillar. Looks like Caterpillar's trying to gap up. We're looking for a monthly higher low. Daily grazed oversold back here, but didn't mark the low. I like it. Success. I like it. And the way that you could trade this, an idea is wait for a pullback to yesterday's high for the gap rules and looking for 328.64 long in that area. And I'm talking to you too, Paula. I'm sure you're eyeing this for a potential long again because you've been trading this very well. I like it. Success. I like it. I'm reading to see if there was any other chart request. I got through things pretty quickly today. I didn't think that would happen. AMC is benefiting from GameStop. AMC is not over the high of yesterday's regular trading hours, where GameStop is. 30.92 was the high of yesterday, and we're at 31.31. So GameStop is definitely stronger than AMC. BB is part of this meme craze with GameStop. AMC, BlackBerry is definitely part of it. And they have been getting a little bit of a benefit from GameStop as well. We have an hourly squeeze, 4-hour squeeze, daily downtrend. Your high of yesterday, 276, you could use that for gap rules. As long as 276 holds on any pullback, you could look for a long. And then if 276 breaks, that means bears are asserting more control, and then you would stop out. So you could use 276 as a long level, and then I would say stop out if 274 is lost. SMCI, we're still looking for that elusive weekly higher low. Daily inside bar, gap up. I like SMCI better. Success. Do I have that one pulled up? No. Yeah, I'm going to put that one here. SMCI. I like that one long better than Caterpillar, but Caterpillar still looks great. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching that at open. SoFi. Oh, wow. That one is. SoFi, I posted in our trading room that this looks like a weekly falling wedge. Lower low without follow through, lower low without follow through. It definitely has falling wedge behavior. And it is having a big move up. On any pullback, you could look for a long as 704 holds. Yeah, I don't know if, yeah, bears are getting squeezed here. What is their short float on SoFi? And let me show y'all this. You can go to FinViz and you don't even have to subscribe and just type in your ticker and it will pull this up. And look, you can see the falling wedge here. They even have it drawn. Short float is only 19%, almost 19%. That's a lot, but not a ton. Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, I don't think I want to be messing with a crowd short. I'm not into S&M and pain. All right, that's it for today's show. I'm going to wrap it up so I can go kick off the stream over in our chat room for the market open. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Hit that like button before you leave. And I'm working on a giveaway that I will be announcing next week on the pregame show, just for pregame show viewers only. All right, use stop losses.